Air signs Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. This is going to be your love reading. We're going to do air signs because it is still Aquarius season as of today. So let's go ahead and see what the cards got for you. Okay, exploitation. Others having power over you due to what they know. Suffering from exploitive labor practices. Okay. I don't follow others. Okay, I don't follow others speculating advice blindly. They made you believe it's a shortcut. In reality, it's just a waste of time. I don't know, that's untrue. So speculation. Okay. Somebody could be trying to change the way that you see them. Like you kind of maybe know that it's not going a certain way, but somebody's almost trying to like gaslight you a little bit. Yeah, walls closing in, removing the walls built by cultural differences, sexual orientation, or other divides that once seemed unbreakable. There's no more space for denial, only resolution. Yeah, I feel like you're being warned maybe here about a situation that you know is not healthy, or you know is not going a certain type of way, or something to do with love. It could be how you love other people, friends, families, whatever. But there is a relationship here, or just the energy here of you knowing that something is not right and feeling like maybe somebody's trying to make you believe otherwise. And they're doing this because they see that you maybe are running away. They see that maybe, yeah, they kind of, maybe they know that there's differences, or maybe they want you to just ignore something. And because you are kind of closing in on it, they're trying to be like, well, maybe that's not true. Maybe you're thinking about it too hard. It just feels like gaslighting. Something that you know is going on, okay? So let's see what the What's T deck has going on, because that'll get a little bit more messy, but a little bit more clarity too. I like to use 2 oracle decks: Unbothered, Spiritual Hater, Card Case. Crying over it. Yeah, I feel like maybe you broke up with somebody, maybe you told somebody the truth, maybe let somebody know like this is not gonna work. I don't think we want the same things here. And I feel like this person maybe be mad at you because they're like, oh my God, you trying to do the right thing. Like maybe you're trying to do the right thing about something, you're trying to go about it the right way. Like say for instance, somebody wants to get married really quickly. Like you're like, no, we just met each other. Somebody wants to get in a relationship. You're like, no, it's too quick, it's too soon. Like, you know, very logical like air signs are. And this person is irritated that you have that mindset. They're like, why are you thinking about it so much? Why are you putting so much emphasis in it? Why are you doing so much? It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to come off unbiased, but I feel like this person here caught a case, could be a real sexual disease. But I'm going to go more spiritual here. Like this person, it's just really, this person has an energy about them, has a spirit on them, like I like to say. A spirit of maybe just really lustful, really sexual, something like that. Really just all over the place, really chaotic. And I feel like maybe you notice that about them, or that energy has been noticed in a relationship. And you're kind of at a space where you're like, you know what, I'm not really sure about this. Or somebody has done something and they're trying to make it seem like they haven't done it. Either way, you see the truth about something and someone is trying to gaslight you into not saying that, air signs. And as we know, air signs are very 1 + 1 = 2. You can't use emotions. You can't use this anger. You can't be flipping out, crashing out, and think that's going to get them to forget what it was that you did. Because, bitch, I still remember. Okay? So, there's that. I'm looking back there because my son is back there watching TV. Shouldn't be watching TV because I'm trying to limit his screen time, but I have to work. So, 30 minutes not going to kill him a day. But other than that, I usually have us out and busy. Okay, so let's keep going. All right, well, let's go to the tarot to get into the nitty gritty of what the heck is going on down here in these air sign streets. Probably definitely Aquarius, because we are in Aquarius season. You know, Aquarius is their own, they live in their own universe, child. Okay, victory, 6 of Wands. Okay, you're trying to move on from something. Yeah, this definitely feels like you're trying to move on from something after fighting for a long time. You could have been maybe really Yeah, just feel like you've been fighting something for a while. Maybe, yeah. A lot of conflict. And you're trying to move from conflict. Queen of Cups. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, let me see here. Yeah, maybe you're trying to move on from a certain someone. Maybe you're trying to move from a certain energy that just, feels like does not make you happy. Feels like, yeah, it really feels, let me see, what's this here? You got the Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and then the Lovers with the Knight of Wands. I'm trying to make this clear, honey. Like maybe you're trying to come into, maybe you're really battling or trying to come into a more emotionally mature kind of energy here. But I feel like maybe there's been an opportunity, a little temptation. Maybe you're dealing with temptation with the Knight of Wands. You're really trying to come into a better space, air signs, when it comes to people and relationships. But you have a tempting energy here, and it could be you here. There are signs we've caught a case of caught or let on somebody else's lustful energy. And that is what's kind of keeping you stuck in this situation, because it's like you want victory, you want love, you want, Ace of Pentacles, the stability, but you kind of have this Knight of Wands here that keeps tempting you. What is this Knight of Wands? And it's almost like you maybe have caught very lustful, very sexual energy that you just kind of don't want to be in anymore, or you're dealing with someone who is trying to require a lot of sex out of you, and you just kind of like, that's really uncomfortable to me. Justice. Empress in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is that person who's trying to come in, trying to be like, could be a woman, trying to come in and trying to convince you that this Knight of Wands is not real, that this lustful energy, that this attachment, that this back and forth, this unhealthiness is not real. Look, Justice came out, but then the Empress. So either, like I say, this could just maybe not even be a person. It could just be an energy of lustfulness or temptation that you are really trying to fight right now. When it comes to maybe how you act in relationships, if you are a man, how you interact with women, or if you are a woman, how you maybe connect with your maybe feminine self. Maybe air signs feel like, okay, I've been having a little too much sex, I've been doing a little too much. I'm not really connecting with myself, almost kind of neglecting myself. So you maybe could be dealing with self-love right now, air signs. Trying to figure out what does love really look like for you. When you're at your best self, and not when you just out here, air signing it out. Having a good time, being social, knowing a lot of people, okay? So let's go ahead and get to some last cards just to kind of wrap this up. And then we're going to end the reading there. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have made it this far and this resonates with you, you also can comment. I will comment back. Don't be scared. Okay, Nine of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. That's different. This is Nine of Wands in reverse. Could be a Sagittarius here that you're dealing with. This is somebody else. Oh, look at that Emperor in reverse. So yeah, this is the partner card. This is more about that. While we end the reading, we're going to end the reading more about that person here who is trying to get you to do something that you're not comfortable with, or this lustful energy here. This lustful energy feels very like almost like you're just kind of on the ground, and every time you get up, you just kind of keep stumping. It's like you kind of keep getting knocked back down here because of the Emperor reverse. Maybe you have lack of structure. Maybe you have lack of order. So maybe you're just really emotionally imbalanced here, air signs. This could be an issue here with your daddy, your baby daddy. But something here is definitely causing you to feel like you just cannot get up. Like it's like a monkey on your back. Three of Cups. First off, with the Three of Cups, let me see. My first thought with the Three of Cups was that I feel like you have really been in like With love, it's really have been like you just been dating people and you just been, you just been in the streets turned up. And you really are trying to find your way with this situation here, maybe growing up. But you don't have much. Like it's like you really don't know this life. This is not something that is normal to you. This is not something that is natural to you, so you kind of really maybe don't know how to go about it. But I want to say, just to end the reading off, the fact that you even are thinking about it, the fact that you are even noticing it, and it's something that at some point, way that you do want to change, I think it's a start. So even if you don't have all the pieces, you still can start, and you still can kind of, what's the word? Build momentum with the situation. So that's your reading here, air signs. If it resonates, you know what to do. Thank you for watching.